video I picked out for us to watch today is the Alpharad. I found yet another Pokemon roguelike. I really enjoy roguelikes. They are a lot of fun. When I get to playing roguelikes, chat, I just don't stop. It just doesn't end. It does not end at all. That's why I kind of stay away from roguelikes. I try to stay away because I know I have like the very addictive personality, so I won't stop and I'll get nothing done. So, but I'm curious. Pokemon roguelike definitely up my alley.
Are you tired of these? No?
No.
Great. I like roguelikes, I like Pokemon, so whenever a group of talented creators end up making a new one, I immediately sink my claws into it and play it on stream.
Lord.
This is the pit. You know, like Paper Mario, but instead, 100 trials of Pokemon. What's special is that this is a game you kind of build yourself, from the rules to even your character. A few obvious trainer choices, 1,025 other ones, but I found it the funniest if Old Man Oak somehow got pushed down 100 pits and his life alert didn't work. So this is essentially the story of how Professor Oak survived Undertale. When it came to gimmicks, you were allowed to turn on Mega, Z-moves, Dynamax, and even Terrestrialization. Oh, which one did I choose? All of them? I had 100 floors ahead of me, and I wanted to experience absolute chaos. To start things off, you get to choose 3 starters out of a box of 9, and wow, yeah, I think I'll take the Terrapagos, Gallade, and a future Decidueye. So as I started the first pit, I realized something. The enemies start out at level 1, but on floor 2, they'll be level 2, and on floor 3, they'll be level 3, and I think you can just assume the rest. Given that these enemy teams are random, like random, simply picking the good ones might not be enough. Yeah, my first opponent had Onyx, but it could have been Miraidon. You know, it's like equally as likely. At the end of each floor,
like a randomizer?
where you earn 3 random items, and none of them are guaranteed to be good. Cool. Floor 2 felt like the true start of this spelunking adventure as I explored through uncharted territory. And to my surprise, sometimes I'm gonna have to think in double battles. Yeah, I think I'll be okay. The true challenge of this game does not stem from permadeath, since there isn't any, but rather resource management. In between floors, you can really only
Stop! I love resource management when it comes to games, dude. That's like some of my favorite things to do.
Revive or heal your team with the items you pick up, and yet again, you fall victim to the complete whims of Lady Luck. Like, I'm not saying I don't partake in the occasional gamble from time to time, but this game is essentially asking you to become a competitive roulette player. And
we might need to play this game soon, Shivrex. I think we need to play this game very soon.
I think I can handle that. On floor 5, I encountered the first pit stop. Here you can spend your cold hard cash on held items, TMs, Evo Stones, and game-breaking gimmicks. Money is hard to come by in this game, but the Mega Ring only costs $5,000.
Only $5,000?
But each Mega Stone is $15,000. Meanwhile, the Terra Orb that works on every single Pokemon was only $10,000, which means I now had a goal. But first, I learned the move relearner is free. And in a game of sheer randomness, Gallade had a moveset that was more than capable of being ready for absolutely everything. What a strong level 8 Pokemon. This is what balance truly looks like. Yes. I know I was just complaining about money, but apparently there's a 20% chance that on any given floor, you could meet an event Pokemon, and this floor featured a Meowth that gave me an amulet coin, which means I accepted expensive money for free, which is famously known to be a very good deal. Each floor requires you to fight a trainer, press the A button a couple times, and it's on to the next. Again, Gallade is shockingly good for a challenge like this. I mean, the typing isn't phenomenal with only 2 resistances, but it's more so about being able to learn an unnecessary amount of coverage moves. And oh, once I switch that ability and give him sharpness, mark my words, Gallade will be destined to violate the Geneva Convention. Though once I made it to floor 10, I found another pit stop. Okay, so these are gonna happen every 5 floors, got it. And then I purchased the Terra Orb. This can help defensively in a lot of ways, but more importantly, it can double the effectiveness from Gallade's Sacred Sword. I mean, I know I'm spending a lot of time talking about him, but as a reminder, this is what my backup looks like. Once our star player hit level 18, I had the chance to teach him Aerial Ace, which normally is like a situationally great move, but for the sake of this run, Aerial Ace was perhaps the most important move in Gallade's entire learn set. And I will explain why later. My main and humble goal for this run was to achieve an ultimate Mega Z-move Dynamax Terrestrialized Demon of Eldritch Horror. So I purchased a Mega Ring.
He's gonna have all of it.
still had to save up for Gallade. Then on floor 16, I encountered a friendly Munchlax NPC who handed me leftovers for free. Yeah, I know some say I'm
Munchlax sharing his leftovers, unheard of.
lucky, but I say maybe this game's just easy because Terrapagos is close to being competitively viable now. As far as this team goes, I know what you're thinking, and I agree. Dartrix is absolutely the weakest link, as it isn't A, a legendary with one of the best abilities ever made, or B, an evolution with 18 different coverage moves. Luckily, on floor 18, the magical wizard of Zigzagoon offered me a wonder trade, essentially taking a Pokemon of mine and trading it with a genuine random exchange. Like anything. It could be Groudon, it could be Silcoon, or it could just be another Dartrix. However, I was willing to take the chance as once again, becoming a professional roulette player was finally starting to pay off. Is it a Weedle? I doubt it. I hope not.
No way! He got Iron Hands! Actually, there's no way!
Long story short, I should win. By the time I reached the next pit stop, I realized that despite having 2 incredible gimmicks, I was missing out on perhaps the strongest, the Dynamax band. Yes, it's 20,000 smackaroos, but do you remember how strong Dynamax is? Do you remember moves like Max Knuckle? Do you remember moves like Max Airstream? Do you see where this is going? Like, yeah, this team stormed through the first 24 floors, but to my surprise, upon reaching the 25th, it was time to fight the pit boss. Apparently, you fight one every 25 floors, and my first challenger was Winona, the flying type trainer. So I prepared my team to fight flying type Pokemon. You know, because she's a flying type trainer. Meowscarada. Okay, so I am already wrong, by the way. I can take.
Do they have just random Pokemon? Hey, you! Yeah, you! Did you know that less than 30% of my viewers are subscribed to my YouTube channel? So, please do yourself a favor and click subscribe to get some more Poseidon content, whether you enjoy my reacts, gameplay videos, or more. Also, please be sure to click that bell button in order to be notified every single time I upload. Now, back to your regular scheduled programming.
The Seed Bomb, that's okay. No Flower Trick, at least. Let's spam a Tri-Attack. Do I want to kill it now? I think I want to kill it now. Oh, it's out of there. Oh, that's fine, I think. Okay, so it's just a random team. I don't need to play around Winona's flying types at all. So this is dead no matter what. Let me throw out AP now. Meowscarada comes back out. I eat a Seed Bomb. Okay, bye. Oh, and there's Altaria. There it is. Good AP then. Oh, wait. Level 25 Mega. Oh, I am cooked. Oh, Earthquake. Okay, got it. Got it. Believe it or not, I live those. I'm pretty sure I heal after this, so I think it's in my best interest to just sack. I think I just got to go for Aerial Ace. I think I live Earthquake, though. Whoa! No I can use item 2. I forgot, like an asshole. Wait, yeah, fuck it. Yeah, give me Terrapagos back. Yeah, we'll play that game. Dragon Claw, though. Okay, cool. I think if I spam healing items, I'm actually fine here. Let me just outspeed this Altaria. Actually, I just kill. I don't know if I'm faster than Meowscarada. Oh my god.
Oh, there we go.
Wow, would you look at that? Is my team still dead though? Oh wow, they are. If you've been paying attention, every trainer I fought so far has had exactly 3 Pokemon, just like me. So after defeating Winona, I got to choose a 4th from a curated selection with hits such as Nidoran, Carablast, Graveler, Spearow, or Galarian Darmanitan. Yeah, I'm going to choose Galarian Darmanitan. So going forward, every single trainer was going to start having 4 Pokemon. And when my opening was Gallade with the supporting comfort of Iron Hands, I wasn't too worried. Especially because I learned that you can just set your own EV spread in this game. And if you don't know what this is, it's just nerd shit that roughly translates to strong Pokemon just became more stronger. With newfound stats, my team easily swept through the next few floors, but then everything changed once I earned enough money for the Dynamax band and an ability capsule. As I mentioned earlier, Gallade has an incredibly diverse moveset, and the best ones that I settled on were Sacred Sword, Psycho Cut, Aerial Ace, and then I kept kind of switching back and forth between Night Slash and Leaf Blade. With Sharpness, all of these moves become even stronger, and with the Dynamax band, they become lethal. Look, Dynamax is fun and all, but it was not balanced. It used to double your health and replace all your moves with stronger versions that either buff or debuff stats. So when Gallade now has access to Max Knuckle that boosts attack, or max airstream that boosts speed, how do you beat this thing? And doubles, it's even better since the buffs fall on both party members, you know, because Iron Hands needs to hit a little harder. I've played a lot of roguelikes in my day, and every now and then you find a build that just makes you feel stronger than God himself. And yeah, I ran the calculations. This Gallade is. I'd love to show you the struggle. I'd love to show you the pain. I mean, truly and genuinely, that's what roguelikes are about to me. Getting the absolute life kicked out of you time and time again until eventually something just clicks. But this game is too random and too forgiving to stop the behemoth of Dynamax Gallade. And in case you're wondering, yeah, I tried it. You cannot Dynamax and Mega and Terrastalize. You gotta choose one, and I think that kind of sucks.
I mean, having the options though, right, is good. It would be disgusting though if you were able to do all of them.
It makes sense that you can't use Z-moves and Mega since they both require held items, but come on. Mega Terrastalize Dynamax Gallade shouldn't be an impossibility. I mean, it sounds hilarious. Sure, I'm sweeping the game without it, but wouldn't it just be funny? Despite that, the biggest drag that was starting to occur is that normally in the Pit of 100 Trials, you fight one fight and move on to the next floor. But in this game, some floors had up to 4 or 5 trainers, and when each have 4 Pokemon and I have limited healing items, that's a lot. It's hard, but not in a challenging way. It really just felt like it took a lot of time, since most of my gameplay revolved around pressing the A button with my late game build throughout the early to mid game. At least by the time I made it to floor 50, Giovanni put forth an honest attempt to stop me. Oh, Meow, not the psychic type. Why is he gotta open with a psychic type? So this is what I'm gonna do. Max airstream for neutral damage. It hits me. I proc weakness policy. I'm faster than it now. I think I have something here. Oh, I'm faster than it now. Oh, that's even worse. Okay, now I can play around it. You see how little damage that did? Let's go +2. Wait, where the fuck was my weakness policy? Oh, I have bright powder. That's right. I'm just gonna aerial ace here. Whoa, okay. Huge!
Go Flamingo!
It was a read.
I mean Flamingo.
I'm going to Terra here in case it sneaks in a bug. It shouldn't. There's actually no world where this even matters, because it should just die. Okay, Meowstic comes out. We aerial ace like we were going to last time, and now the ace comes out. Oh, Nidoking. I thought it was going to be right on. Anyways, Psycho Cut. It's all the same to me.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Yeah. We struggled on that one way less than Winona. I don't know. Oh, I get another guy. Who could? Oh, Salamence. Hold up. I'm sorry, but what world do I not choose Salamence here, right? Since I prefer Dynamax Gallade over.
I mean, if you want a tank, I guess Blissy's pretty decent.
Mega Gallade. My team was
now. We're doing roguelike, right? We just do fuck it, we ball.
Now divided into accompanying and equally gimmicky factions from Electric Terra Iron Hands or Mega Salamence with Aerial Ace. Look, I know you think this team looks broken, and you would be correct, but to really stress how broken it is, I want to point out that this is what the bench looks like. Yeah, I know, right? Now that I'm beyond floor 51, my team is fully evolved, fully loaded up, and ready to challenge the world. Unfortunately, the world was not quite ready for my challenge. The early game was a bit difficult since, sure, I had strong Pokemon, but they didn't have the oomph that they do now. I was running into a lot of powerful mons while my team was still being assembled, which is fine. The opponents are random after all, but I wish they scaled better. Like, there was an option to have your opponents scale.
That's like not Poplio. What's the one in the middle? Anyways, I think that Pokemon gets way too much hate than it deserves.
And I sure did turn it on, but despite that, I'm still fighting Whismers and Haunters. So when it came down to the 75th floor, let's see how well equipped this impossible team of roguelike perfection can truly be. Oh, Altaria, we meet again, I see. Let's just go crazy here. Darmanitan is kind of fine if it gets its kill and then dies. Sky Attack? Wait, we can snipe in here. Hold up. As long as I don't miss Icicle Crash, I didn't want to say it. Yeah, we're fine.
Oh,
Darmanitan, I say just kind of keep going till you can't go no more. This should do more. Wait, probably not, actually. Hold. Oh shit.
No.
I just wanted to believe. Actually, no, Darmanitan got 2. That's a frag count of 2. Psycho Cut kills it in 1 for sure, but let me max Knuckle into Psycho Cut. Wait, hold. Oh, Comfy, what are you doing? Get down, Mr. President. Oh, no. I'm going to Airstream at this point. That's the holy trinity of setup moves for Gallade. Machamp. Yeah, goodbye, 07. The pit bosses
Rest
have not
in
been bossing
pepperoni.
lately. I don't know what to say. The Glade is just too much of an actual unit. For my final party member, I was handed, honestly, a decent amount of good choices, but
Hisui and
ultimately ended up
Zoroark.
with Tinkaton. I was lacking both a fairy and steel type, and given
Yes! Can you tell I really like Tinkaton?
that everybody else was more than capable of doing everything else, why not, you know? Plus, I just think she's cute, you know? Yeah, I was playing with every historic gimmick imaginable, but hey, so were my opponents. The tragic part is that some of my opponents were using them on Pokemon like Cascoon on floor 89. Like, okay, my team is perfect. And the only thing that was starting to get in my way was a swarm of battles on every floor with my ever so diminishing number of limited heals. Over the course of all these fights, my team was slowly starting to fall. So I had to meticulously decide when and when not to use my few remaining heals. At the end of the day, the team can definitely throw down even when Random Trainer 93 throws out Tornadus, Azelf, and Incineroar. But I feel like the blow is softened a bit when Random Trainer 94 sees my Mega Salamence and throws out Bulbasaur. So let's fast forward through a few floors until Professor Oak finally crawled his way up to the very, very top. Funnily enough, the only one trying to stop him was Brock from Pewter City. Given this, I prepared myself for a collection of rock types and maybe Meowscarada. But once the battle started, I knew that I had to win because I do not think Old Man Oak would survive another 99 floors. Okay, Revavroom, kind of an insane opening against us. I guess let's just set up. Let's put some Max Knuckles out there. Oh my god, that poison jab though. So this is my angle here. I might kill actually. Okay, I was kind of hoping it lived on like one. Okay, low kicks. This has Sucker Punch, which I'm a little scared of, so I'm gonna full restore here. First impression. Oh, and it missed. I think I am gonna break out the Steel Terra. But I guess that Max Airstream would have been value. I would have gotten it and dodged it.
I'm very nervous.
No,
My heart rate is up
we
for sure.
got Braviary now, and we're Steel Terra. I think I Psycho Cut. Where's it going? No Dark? Oh, it's flying. Terra flying.
Carrying the
thank
team on
God
his back.
I'm Terra Steel. Big damage, crit. Oh, okay, Golduck. Brock's Golduck? Yeah, we'll Sacred Sword here. We got no terrain. We're +2 though. Oh, Chi-Yu. Okay, damn, Brock. Okay, I am scared of a little fire here. Sacred Sword takes it out though. It's not gonna be Focus Sashed or anything, right? Yeah. Don't tell me his ace is Onyx, right? Oh, Steelix. Okay. Look, just can we take a look at my team real quick?
Yeah, no, we're chilling. We're fine.
Like,
we're okay. Nothing to worry
we got
about.
Mega Steelix coming up. He lives on 1 HP here, so let's see what he can do.
Sturdy.
No, it's not sturdy!
No! Glade!
That really was a great battle, huh? Sure, Brock. Congratulations, I've completed. I thought there would be like a champion fight at the end or something. Here lies Brock. And there's his tombstone. I really thought there was going to be a champion fight. I thought there was going to be a 101st pit. Well, Oak survived Undertale.
Wait, that was actually so sick. I don't think I would get very far in a game like this because I'm not very VGC brain pilled.